Good morning, good morning, good morning, Reverend Dr. Mary Whitney here. I wanted to say today is day 255, and the topic of today's message is truth versus trash. We all receive information every day from family, from media, from culture, from social media, faith communities, schools, and personal experiences. None of us is immune to influence. When we humble ourselves, laced with humility, it reminds us that wisdom begins by asking, how do I know what I know? Where did the information come from? Was it valid, legit? Was it real? I want us to hug ourselves. I want us to take 3 deep breaths of grounding together. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. Not everything we hear deserves a permanent home in our hearts. Some ideas nourish us. Others slowly poison our thinking. The challenge isn't simply collecting information. It's learning to discern what is true, helpful, and life-giving. Excuse me. When I think about the information I take in on a daily basis, and I make sure I reflect on what's most important to me. And then I pray. You may do whatever you need to do, but I pray for discernment so that I will have the wisdom to know what to do with all that new knowledge that we're taking in. I pause with the breath. I examine my thinking. I compare notes with what's already there with the new information I'm taking in on a daily basis, and I replace what needs to be replaced. And as I replace the new me in design, I practice the newness of that information. It doesn't just change itself. It takes practice. And practice brings about perfection in our journeys. I pause before believing. I give myself permission to take time to just breathe and give a response rather than a quick reaction. I examine the source of where that information came from. Compare it with truth, compassion, and evidence to prove a point. I don't have to be right about everything, especially when I'm living on assumptions. I replace harmful beliefs and I practice healthier thinking on a daily basis because I created a curriculum designed specifically for teaching how to balance our relationships and how to get in healthier relationships. I didn't practice those a lot of my own life, but I've trained those so much that it's helped me change the design and my own purpose in this journey. Think about this. What beliefs am I carrying that were handed down to me or handed to me rather than thoughtfully chosen from my own value system? Which messages strengthen our lives? Which ones keep us locked in fear? What beliefs deserve to be replaced? And what truth do I want to carry forward? It all makes a difference. I want us to sit up straight once again. I want us to give ourselves another gentle hug. And I want us to take 3 deep breaths together once again. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. And I want to say, as we move forward and the next leg of our lives, or journey I call it, write every negative thoughts that comes to mind in one large circle. Then I want you to take an eraser and erase one word at a time. Replace one with something that builds hope, wisdom, courage, or compassion. And you will see, rarely does transformation happen all at once. It doesn't. So don't quit on yourself. It happens one belief at a time. That's why it sneaks up on us. And before we know it, we've transformed. Or we've gotten stuck. Think about it. We love you. We care about you. We want you to take care of yourselves and be safe. We will see you tomorrow on day 256, the Lord willing. Bless you. Have a great day. We love you.